Hey everybody, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with today's Deep 3. As always, we are broadcasting from the Mark Boyle studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex. And do our housekeeping stuff first. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. That makes a huge difference actually in my life as far as those thumbs up that you give us and the subscribers that we get. That's kind of how we measure the success. So if you guys would help me out if you're getting anything out of our videos, last night not included, help me out and do the like and subscribe thing. All right. Make sure you check out our website, statsalt.com and winnersandwhiners.com for deep dives into not just today's action, but every single game in America every single day. And lastly, but not leastly, leave me those picks that you guys are playing in the comments section. Let me know if you're tailing, if you're fading, what you like, who you got, why you got them, all that good stuff. And we will, of course, reward you richly with a shout out should you get your picks correct. So there we go. That takes care of that. Oh, don't forget, guys, we're going to do the drawing again on Sunday. Get your butts by there at StatSalt or Winners and Whiners. Get yourself registered. No cost, no obligation, none of that. $100 cool hard cash, and lots of good swag for the other four finishers. So, and we had a lot of fun with it last Sunday night. It'll be right after the Chiefs game. So I'll be in a great mood, ready to celebrate. And by the way, I'm going to have my NFL videos out here later today. Kind of wanted to wait till the last minute to kind of get the latest weather update, and I'm glad I did because it's kind of a different look for Kansas City. So I'll be looking for those here later on Thursday. Okay. So first of all, we need to talk about yesterday. It sucked. We hung our first deep three offer. We've done a few of these, and this is the first time we have gone 0-3. I'm almost positive. I know we had a tank of an NFL day, but I think this was our first wipeout on the deep threes. You know what? We had some bad luck. We had some things that didn't go our way. K-State did their thing. They held Oklahoma to 61 points. That put us right where we needed to be. If you'd have told me K-State's going to hold Oklahoma to 61, are you all right with that under 129, 130? I'd have said absolutely, sign me up all day, every day. However, they got Dean Wade back, and they've got everybody back at full strength, and all of a sudden they look like the team that went to the Elite Eight last year, and they hung a mid-70. They hung a 74 on Oklahoma. They shot 50% from the field, 44% from three-point range, and you're going to go over when that happens. And still, we only went over by 6 points. So anyway, that's how that goes. Houston, they didn't look great most of the game, but they did have twice. They had a 7-point lead with under 2 minutes left. Not only could they not hold on to cover, they actually let it get away for an outright loss. So, on that one. And as far as the Clemson Georgia Tech game goes, Clemson got off to a monster start. Georgia Tech played behind the chains the rest of the game, although they got it to 5 at halftime, and just kind of jacked around between 10 and 12, 14 most of the second half. And even though it was 10, with a couple minutes left, couldn't get them to get it any lower, couldn't get them under the number. And we ended up losing that one. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. So again, we do what we can. I will, as always, do a postmortem on all the picks I lose. I want to know what I did wrong, what I could have done differently, what I didn't see, that kind of stuff. But mainly, we go forward, baby, because that's the only way to go. First pick tonight comes courtesy of the NBA. Philadelphia 76ers are traveling to the Hoosier State, take on the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the over 225 right here. Philadelphia, last 7 contests on the road, scored 112, giving up 116. But they've been playing well lately, averaging 118.2 points in their last 10 games, including a monster performance a couple nights ago where they just shot lights out. They shot like 60% from the field. That's not going to happen again as they put up a 149. Good news is we don't need them to do that. Indiana just kind of needs to do their thing. They've been scoring well lately, and it's been showing off. Indiana, the over, it's hit 9 straight games, and that's always going to be a streak until it's not. I think we got one more game in us. I think the right team is coming to town. Philadelphia over He's hit 4 of their last 5. Give me, and one last thing, Indiana. They've only played 3 home games since the 23rd of December. But in those 3 home games, they've averaged 124 points, and they've averaged right at 119 points over their last 10 games as well. So give me the Indiana Pacers right here in this spot and the Philadelphia 76ers to go over the total 225. All right, West Coast, looking at Loyola-Marymount at Gonzaga. Gonzaga is a 23.5-point favorite. Now, before you turn the video off, you guys know me pretty well by now, I think. Normally, I wouldn't play a spread this big. It's not my deal. I don't like 23.5-point spreads as a rule. But the Zags, they are healthy and they are hitting on all cylinders, guys. They are 10-1 against the number at home, and they've won and covered their last 7. But here's how they've done it. Last game, they beat Pacific by 13 when they were a 9-point favorite, okay? But the 5 games before that, they covered 6 straight spreads that were all higher than 23.5. The last 6 spreads that they covered before the Pacific game, 25.5, 26.5, 26.5, 39, 28, and 28.5. Loyola, they played some good defense, but they have allowed their opponents to shoot 48.3% in their last 3 games once they get to conference play. The biggest dog that they have been this season, they were a 9-point dog to UCLA. They lost that game by 24. Give me Gonzaga. Give me the Bulldogs right here, minus, hold on to your hats, 23.5. And our last game tonight, guys, after we got burned going to the well twice yesterday, I really wanted to avoid this game. I just, and I am going to avoid it in a normal play, but I've got looking at the Citadel at Samford, but I'm looking at the side in this game. Samford, they are an 8-point favorite here. The Citadel is still the top scoring team in the nation, but as we talked about before, it was kind of fool's gold. They did that. They put up a lot of big numbers on bad teams, including 145 points on something called Atlanta Baptist when they were a 58.5-point favorite, which they covered by 17 points. So, not exactly playing murderer's row there. They've given up 505 points in their last 5 contests, including that as 4 conference games as well. Let me say that again, folks, because there's no overtimes there. In 40 minutes of play, they have given up an average of 101 points per game over their last 5 contests. That, my friends, is not good. They are 1-4 ATS in conference, and they are 0-5 against the spread over their last 5 contests. In the battle of the Bulldogs, man, we got a lot of Bulldogs tonight. Samford Bulldogs, Citadel Bulldogs, Gonzaga Bulldogs. Give me Samford right here, -8. I'll take those Bulldogs. All right. Hey, guys, we got a couple Bulldogs to get down on, plus a big total there in Indiana. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll get down on those at the end of the night. You guys grab those tickets. Join me as we head back to the window. All right. Let's do our shout-outs here, everybody. As you may suspect, on a night where we went 0 for nothing, shout-out list, a little shorter than usual. So, again, guys, I feel bad. I don't ever apologize for making picks because I thought they were good picks at the time. I'm sorry they didn't win, but again, I didn't do bad capping. I didn't get dumb overnight. Sometimes, that's the result, even with hard work and good capping. So anyway, on we go. First one is Borno. Borno, he got down on the Bucks. Nice job there, brother. Shane was all over our picks today. Unfortunately, we know how that goes. He also had the Bucks as well. Nice job, Shane. The astute Aardvark, pretty astute there with that Richmond pick. He had Richmond under 145 and Tulsa as a pick'em. That one paid off. And I know astute Aardvark absolutely, he didn't fade us, but there was one of the picks he didn't like. I don't remember which one it was. So he was obviously very smart about that one as well. So anyway, Eric N. He had the he faded it, and he even said, he goes, well, at least one of us will win, and one of us absolutely did. He had the Nets against the spread, getting 5.5, and took a little sprinkle on the Nets money line. Nice job, brother. Oh, that reminds me. Not only did I make a bad bet with the Houston, I doubled up because in the third quarter I had an opportunity when Houston was up there about 5, 6, 7 points. I could have had the Nets plus 5.5, giving me the opportunity for a 1 point middle and a guaranteed buyout of my position, losing only the juice. And I said, what did I say? I said, nah. I think now that Houston's caught them, they're absolutely going to crush them here for the last quarter and a half. I'm leaving that money in there, and we're gonna take it on home. Nice job. All right. Uh, Thomas M. He had the over on the Toronto Boston contest. Nice job, sir. Hammer and Hank. He had Rhode Island. He had the Rams there minus 6.5. A game I looked at long and hard last night, and ultimately decided in favor of another one. So nice call, Hank. Bad call for me for leaving that one on the bench. Ninja. He had Clemson. Laid out a great case for Clemson, and it ended up being entirely 100% accurate. Nice job, Ninja. 1-3, brother. The Silver Fox Soldier. Not a horrible night. He had a lot of picks, but he did have he hit the St. Bonaventure over 131.5. He had the Spurs on a pick'em, and he had Portland Trailblazers over 218. Another game I looked at that I liked as well. So, pretty much all the way around a good move on my part. Mikey B, he had Iowa State, and he also had the Ottawa Senators over 6 on the NHL pick as well. And that, my friends, is it. So, back to work we go. Again, we bear down, and it's a long week. Got a lot of games left. And I tell you what, guys, I felt really good about every one of those picks. That was my favorite night that I've had in a long time, where I made every pick. I love this pick, and I should have known better. Because usually I'm like, do I want it? Yeah, okay, all right. And it's kind of it's a process. It's laborious. They don't usually like just boom, 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 and that's what they did last night. And wrong. So anyway, it's done. It's over. We're moving forward, and away we go. So good luck tonight, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, and good luck, you guys. Let's get some W's tonight, shall we? Take care.